Welcome everyone to our class today. Today is our second lab day dealing with a report. When you look at slide number 2, however, you're going to see that there are 3 short activities that we will be going over in class that tie to assignments. So make sure you watch this video and know what to do. The first one is today's activity for Style Academy. You're going to be learning about the term absolute phrases, and this is probably going to be a new type of phrase to you, but works very well for elaborating and expanding on ideas in sentences. So I can see this type of a phrase working also well, like the last one, in a report. So watch the video. There are 2 or 3 places where the instructor has you pause the video and write sentences as part of your learning log number 3. So just stop when he tells you to do that and complete the activities. The second thing we're talking about in class is, this might seem out of place to what we're doing, but if you remember in Unit 1 on letters, we completed a letter to yourself and an open letter, and I told you that we would be doing the business letter later on. So we're going to move back to it because it fits where we are in the class now. I just want to talk about letter writing for just a moment. We don't write a lot of letters today, and a lot of historians, that concerns them because much of our writing is tied to technology that will evolve, that will change. I use an analogy in class of students, or just for me, for example, that I have a whole bunch of movies on VHS and CDs, and now those types of technology is almost obsolete, and so I just got all of this stuff that I really can't enjoy. So the same thing with our pictures, with our life stories. Just tying it to technology takes a risk on our parts for later on in life when we want to come back to see something that we have done. So letter writing does that. In class, we're doing a short little activity to demonstrate it, where I gave everyone in class a letter or a telegram from someone who was involved in World War I, and we discussed what we learned about that war from the letters that we probably did not learn in a history class. So with that in mind, your assignment for your business letter, which will be worth 20 points, will be to type a business letter to the person that you interviewed, thanking them. There are many types of business letters. A thank you business letter is one. So on this slide, on the bullets, I have the various parts of a business letter. I didn't include the spacing because we set this document up in class. If you are not with us, you'll need to come in before or after school, or this Friday, or check with a student in class kind of on the spacing of your business letter. In the body of your business letter, it's going to be 3 paragraphs long. So after your salutation, remember too, with your salutation, this is where you say, "Dear so-and-so." If you know the person well, of course you can call them by their first name, but most business letters take on more of a formal tone. So if you do not know the person well, you certainly want to call them by their last name. So, "Dear Mr. Jones," "Dear Miss Jackson," and do that as part of the salutation. The first paragraph is, I would say, 3 or 4 sentences long, where you thank them sincerely for taking time out of their busy schedule to have you to do an interview for you for your report, and make that again very sincere. The second part, the second body paragraph is the longest. I would think you would write this 5 to 7 sentences long. Pick something specific from your interview and delve into it what you learned, what you appreciated, what you had no idea that the interviewer enlightened you on. So this is, again, a very specific paragraph, but it's a longer paragraph, and it just lets them know that their time was valuable in helping you. The next bullet where it says confirm you're a good fit, that is a thank you letter for a job after you've completed an interview for a job. So skip that one for this one. If you're trying to get a job for the summer and you want to follow up with a business letter, make sure you could include that as an additional paragraph. But the final paragraph for you guys is really short. It's a final expression of gratitude where you say in a different way from the first paragraph, thank you for helping with your interview project. So this business letter we're going to print in class on Wednesday, and so that date is Wednesday the 28th. There may be a few of you who have not done your interview by that date, so I will accept it, but the business letter, it's your responsibility to get the address and the formal title of the person that you interview. So for a few minutes in class today, we are also reviewing any questions that you might have relating to your report. The first thing will be any content questions. If you have any questions about what to put in various sections of your report or the style that you use, you can go back to previous examples that I've shared in Canvas or through videos, or come and talk to me on Friday. The next one is specific questions on documentations as far as in-text citations. Remember, once you write your report, your works consulted turns into a works cited, and you need to look over those sources and make sure that within your report, each of those items on your now works cited page was referenced somewhere within the report. The last thing I just want to go over questions relating to your infographic and how to weave that into your report or to put it in an appendix. So you can decide which way to do so. If the infographic goes into your appendix, make sure that you reference it in a small parenthetical sentence where see infographic in appendix. So that is what we're covering today. These next two slides you can see that they are slides from before, but I just wanted to add the links to your lesson today as you are working on more in depth into writing this report. This is kind of a good check for you to go over before you come to class on Monday. So just remember, on Monday, you need to come to class prepared for a peer review with a MLA report that's at least 4 pages long, with an accompanying works cited page that's 7 sources. Remember, that is not part of the 4 pages, and an infographic, which is not part of the 4 pages as well. If you put your infographic within your report, of course, I expect your report to be more than 4 pages long. So that is what we did. Good luck. If you have any individual questions, please contact me on Friday during the hours that teachers are available for students. And have a good day. Thank you.